Oh, greetings.
No.
Oh, I recognize that voice. How are you, Miss Alina? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm doing well.
Just give me a moment. My crate should be done soon. Alright, it's all yours. Glad to hear that you're
Thank you.
doing okay. I'll leave you to your business. Unless you want to talk. That is fine. You know where to find me.
Depend. Are you still running reports on me?
Would that matter? Of course it would. Aren't you at least a bit curious?
Curious about what?
Apparently about nothing.
Curious about who or why?
Exactly.
Well, yes, but
There is always a
I
catch.
trusted you and you chose not to tell me. So, it is what it is.
Indeed. It is what it is. Unless we do something about it, and it is not what it is. It is something new.
Even if it is something new, then it is still what it is.
No, it's not. It would be something what it is, plus something else. Variables change all the time, Miss Lucille. Not Miss Lucille, Miss Alina. I am so sorry.
Okay.
Someone's on my mind currently. Apparently. I apologize. She just mentioned that she's getting married. I've been thinking of a gift and stuff. So I'm here to get some more money. These things are expensive.
Buy her a nice big bed. Betcha she'll use that.
Already did. Well, have you been anything exciting in your life? You look well.
Oh. Ravenmore was attacked last night.
That's the least surprising thing I've heard since I arrived into these lands.
The surprising thing about it was that they blew up an entire wall.
Oh, I see. How rude. They should have knocked on the door and asked nicely to be left. I guess, to be let in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the MO of the Blood Mages, unfortunately. At least not until I'm done with them. Have you seen Miss Avery? I presume that...
She's been sleeping for a while.
I see. I presume that she joined your operation and you've been together?
My operation. Yes, she does live with me.
Since
I
you're
don't know
both...
what operation I have.
Well, since you're both friends, I figured you might reside somewhere. And I guess calling it an operation, I thought might be a bit cooler than a household or a place of residence. I understand
Okay.
that you're both very capable, but if there is anything you need, please let me know. Mr. Grimwald misses you a lot too, and he would love to see you, and so would I.
I've actually seen Grimwald a few times.
That is good. I've been causing him a lot of stress lately, so I'm glad that he still has you around to rely on.
I am not surprised.
Indeed.
It's interesting that you would offer your help, even though you would so easily break my trust.
You seem to be hung up on this trust thing.
Trust in the people around us is all we really have.
Is it? Tell me, Miss Alina, can you really trust anyone, even yourself?
Yes?
Well, in that case, I envy you. You see, in my line of profession, I've learned that everybody lies, including us to ourselves. My patients lie to me all the time, even though I'm there to help them. Friends lie to each other. Partners. Our own feelings. We lie to ourselves when we are trying to interpret them. But very few people are willing to admit it.
I don't think that lying to someone is necessarily breaking their trust. It's all contextual.
Indeed.
Depends on what you lie about.
Well, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. And trust is a luxury I cannot really afford. But I understand that it is something very important to you, and I apologize that I broke it.
Are you actually sorry? Are you just saying that?
Why does it even matter?
Because I'm curious.
I broke your trust. You cannot trust anything I say. And even if you did, you shouldn't. Intentions matter, Miss Alina. That is something I care about. I don't care about trust, I don't care about reputation. I care about intentions, and I care about results. And you seem happy. You seem to be doing well. That's what
You
matters to me.
don't know anything about me, Doctor.
Well, why don't you tell me?
And why would I do that? You've said you don't care if I trust you or not.
I may not care.
Why would you care about how I'm doing?
I may not care about that, but I do care about my patients, friends, associates. You can either take it or leave it. I'm not forcing you to share anything that you're not willing to share. I'm genuinely curious.
I don't think that you could force me.
Well. You're probably right. So, what's it gonna be?
Such finality. You know, I don't think I'm going to answer your question, and you can take that however you like.
I will.
Of course you will.
Well,
Have a good day, Doctor.
You too. Safe travels, and thank you for spending some time with me. Alright. It's so funny, this little non-existing conflict we have between each other. But in the end, this basically gives my character all that he needs to know about her.
Welcome.
Oh,
Oh, Doctor.
Darius! Not the person I expected to see, but a surprise.
What do you mean? I
To be
told
sure.
you that I was working here.
I know, but I didn't expect you to start so soon.
I mean, 1 hour, 1 gold piece.
I
know?
see. So you're here basically every day, every hour.
No, I wouldn't say that. We already have the rules, only 3 hours per day.
I see.
Plus, I won't be. I'll just be 1 hour. All right. What can I do for you, Doctor? Do you wish to eat something?
I actually.
Or drink?
Yes, that sounds lovely. How about herbal tea?
Oh, all right. That's herbal tea. Yes.
It's fine if you don't have
I
that,
thought you
or.
said. I thought.
What?
I thought you said. Never mind. Herbal tea for you, Doctor.
What did you think I said?
I would like some blood in my tea. I was. All right.
Darius,
sounds
I assure
lovely.
you that my relationship with vampires is strictly professional, and I'm not indulging on their culture that deep.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, Doctor. I don't judge.
I assure you that my.
Tell me.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask. Do you wish to, you just wish to drink, herbal tea, or do you want something to eat as well? The sugar dumplings. They are lovely. They would go very well with your tea.
Sounds lovely. I'll have one of those dumplings too, please.
Right. So 1 tea and 1 set of dumplings. So that would be 25 tin. And I will get those right ahead.
Very well. $25 tin. I'll leave your 25 tin tokens in the tip jar.
That's way more. All right. Let me.
Is it too little? Have you reconsidered your original offer? Should I raise it?
No, I mean that's a lot, Doctor. You don't need to pay more.
Oh, you're a shrewd businessman, Darius. I'll add you some guild tokens too.
Oh,
There we go.
wait, I need to serve you the tea. Very good. Is it
Thank
wet?
you. Smells delicious. I mean, smells lovely and probably tastes delicious.
I mean, I think someone can smell delicious, doctor. I think that's the thing.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, I haven't really been dating
Well,
much
if
lately.
you wish to sit, you can sit. I can join you, since there isn't much clientele around, at least for now.
Alright, I would love that.
All right.
Oh, this is so random. I'm so glad we met with Bjorn.
Bubbles. Bite me, please. So, how are you, doctor?
Well, now that I have witnessed your majestic apron, I definitely feel much better.
Oh, well, you see, I thought that it would be appropriate to have a different outfit. Otherwise, I believe my normal clothing would smell, like sugary and delicious stuff, and I don't want that.
Indeed, you don't
Might
want to
attract the wrong people.
you don't want to smell delicious.
Exactly.
Well, I especially appreciate the pan covering your private regions. That's a very nice touch.
Yes, it's actually very. Sometimes I like to use it for,
Sparring?
exactly.
If only there was an armor that would cover your chest in a similar way.
Look at those tiny spoons in my chest.
Alright.
Not my chest, but yeah.
You seem to be covered for
But
all
don't worry, I
bases.
clean them. I clean them always.
Wait, you actually have like a spoon necklace? I just noticed.
It is, yes.
Oh, Darius, you are full of surprises.
Oh yes, I've been told that many times.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, were you made aware that I received a medal from the king?
Really? For what?
Well, do you remember the whole business with the Dark Priestess?
But of course.
Well,
Oh, you managed to capture her, or you helped.
yeah, it was me and Gaspard. We captured her, and the king. What are you doing?
I am showing you respect because, as you might have heard, she tried to assassinate me twice.
Oh my, really?
Indeed.
I don't know, doctor. A lot of people really dislike you, don't they? I wouldn't say a lot of people, but some strange people.
I've noticed. And that is absolutely fine. That is exactly the reputation I need to attract the blood mages so they are comfortable in talking to me.
You're still with that old crazy bullshit of attracting blood mages to your place. I would be careful, doctor.
I can treat them, I can help them, and hopefully stop this war before it escalates
I'm
into
just
something.
more afraid that they might offer you something that you might find it to be help, but then it's not. I mean, look at Gadriel. No one suspected that he would become a blood mage. And then, out of nowhere, he just became one.
That is understandable, and I appreciate the concern, and I feel so sorry for the loss of one of your own, especially Duchess. She seemed to take it the hardest.
Oh, I mean, he was a member of the council, so he meant something to her for sure. I liked him, definitely, but I didn't have, a strong relation with him.
I understand. But I also believe that in order for us to be more resistant towards these attempts of the blood mages to convert us to their cause, we need to at least get to know them, learn more about them, so that we can proper resist it, the temptation, train ourselves to be more disciplined.
Do you have a paper now? I can tell you a few things about them.
Very well, I'm all ears.
Right. So, thing number one, They all have very strange voices. I don't know why, but they all kind of sound the same. It's like something like that. Then they always say the same thing: "Eat you." You know, the whole I'm bad and I'm gonna kill you sort of business. When you read in books about it, you know how, yeah, like the villains of a story always say the same things. You know, I shall dominate you and kill you. Kind of like that.
Actually, beg to differ. From what I heard, they are more like, I am death, or I will drink your blood. That's more of.
I never heard that, Doctor. That's some strange blood mages you have been meeting. Are you sure they're not vampires?
I have been meeting a lot
I
of
never heard the
vampires.
blood mage saying, I will drink your blood. It just said, I'm gonna eat you. I wanna eat you, devour you. You know, that's
Yeah, that too.
maybe, Doctor, maybe, your dream, your fantasy is to become a vampire. And I completely understand. I mean, being a
Darius,
vampire doesn't seem to be that bad.
let's just say that I already had an opportunity to.
Oh, really? I was told the other way around.
No, I am definitely not intrigued by that lifestyle. And yes, Lady Belladonna and Lord Draven would probably consider me not the right material for these vampiric purposes. But there are other houses and other vampires who explicitly offered me to become one, and I said no.
You know what I was told, Doctor, is that you were like with Lady Belladonna and Lord Draven, and you went something like this. Oh, Lady Belladonna, you want me to become a vampire? I wouldn't mind. Look at my fine body. Something like that.
Well, if someone said that, then it must be true, because of course all rumors are based on at least some kind of truth.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I believe you more than I believe them, to be honest.
Well, I appreciate
You know
that,
what they
but
call me? Darius the Fragile. How dare they? Just because I don't jump from high places and I'm a fragile? No, I'm human. I guess maybe human is being fragile. I don't know.
it is. But don't feel offended by that. They do it to all humans. They simply don't understand that we don't really mind being so fragile all the time. We appreciate these little weaknesses on us. They make us what we are. And I don't see being human as something lesser than being a vampire. But they do.
I mean, I guess so, but well, Lady Belladonna was human. I guess when it comes to wanting to humping a human, it's not that fragile anymore.
She actually chose to be a vampire, even though she. That's probably
I mean,
her,
did
her
she?
story
From
to
what I
tell.
was told, she was stern because she was about to die.
Indeed,
Did
but
she ever explicitly said, "Please turn me into a vampire"?
no, but Lord Draven didn't want to turn her for the longest time, and she basically left him no choice when she was mortally injured.
Well, then I guess she didn't choose.
Indeed. Well, she already chose. She always wanted that lifestyle. That one is for certain.
I will be honest. Every time I speak with Lady Belladonna, and when both are present, I do feel that there is still a lot of humanity in her. It's actually rather interesting sometimes.
It is, and I do believe that she makes Lord Draven better. Just with her presence, she kind of has that effect on him. Makes him a bit softer than he would probably be without her.
Yeah, yeah, I do notice that. That is very true. I mean, that's good. You cannot be tough all the time. You sometimes need to show your soft parts.
Indeed. I've actually been studying them for well, for a very specific purpose. I do believe that they have a lot of in common with these blood mages, but unlike them, they are disciplined. They are able to control their urges, even though they're both undead. There is.
I'm way more curious to know why would someone turn into a blood mage?
Indeed.
Have you ever considered perhaps studying that?
I have.
Perhaps you know what happened with Cadriel and why he turned.
Trust me, there is nothing that I would like to figure out more than that.
I would give an advice. Perhaps in the future speak with the Duchess and request Cadriel's journal.
I see.
Maybe there's something that you might find.
Thank you. I will definitely figure it out.
others-
And I do believe that there are some underlying conditions that make us more susceptible to this transformation, to either being a vampire or being a blood mage, or any kind of other creature.
I mean, you see, what I see so far, you know, because of the vampire things, is that they only sort of mention the good things of becoming a vampire. You know, and those that are fool enough will believe that, you know, there's such a thing as only good things when you make a decision. But that is a lie. So, you know, they might, you know, give the whole story. Oh, you become a vampire and you become this and better at everything. But at the same time, oh, you have the possibility of having hundreds and hundreds of people trying to kill you. Oh, you have the possibility of not being able to walk on the sun. Oh, you have this, you have that.
Indeed.
You know, it's not all just, I guess, butterflies and rainbows and sunshine and
Roses.
sugary stuff.
Indeed. And it is a very valid point you are raising right now. However, it makes sense for them to be a bit, well, a bit less objective and hiding some unwanted truths from us. And trust
I
me,
don't understand. Since they do mention that they are very picky in their decisions. They
are.
don't just turn everyone or anyone, I would say. They are very picky because it can be a risk to them. So why not just, you know, I guess maybe they kind of, you know, before they turn someone, they say, disclaimer, this and this and this may happen. I don't know.
They're not just picky, they're desperate.
Desperate. All right, I maybe.
Oh, trust me, Lord Raven and Lady Belladonna, they want nothing more than to have more servants to their cause.
Right, Doctor.
Whose horse is this?
Oh, fuck! And that is why I think Lady Belladonna is the best neighbor one could ask for, because she's so good at gardening.
Oh, that's some interesting and random information to tell the person that is serving you, but
Yes,
sure.
indeed, sir. In case you ever need a shipment of lotus, Lady Belladonna is second to none, and she will be there for you and for your lotus needs.
All right, thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Excuse me,
sir.
miss. Your horse. No horses inside. Your horse is following you. It's gonna take a shit everywhere.
Oh, Lady Belladonna, what a coincidence.
Is it?
We were just talking about you and you appeared.
Yes, I'm like a genie.
Hmm.
that how-
Ask
is that
and you
how-
shall receive.
When you speak of a genie and he appears, isn't that the devil?
Maybe that is a devil.
Perhaps.
Speak of the devil and it shall appear.
Perhaps a demon
So,
disguised as a
What
genie.
can I do for you to? Yeah,
Yes, I
wait.
would like some blood straight from the tap.
Oh, what?
Some bloods. All right. Are you aware of the price? Just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
One human life?
Oh no. I don't tell where this blood comes from.
Right.
Right, so it's one silver, Lady Belladonna. Oh, disgusting. There you go. One blood from the tap.
You get the joke? Straight from the top, of course. I meant him.
I don't know if you know what from the tap means.
All right. Damn it.
Darius,
I'll be back.
you may refuse.
We refuse now. It's customer policy. You cannot tell your customer that, oh, I'm not gonna serve you. Plus, it is in the menu.
Oh. Well, I tried.
Where's he going?
What do you think?
I don't know. Is he throwing up?
I'm not sure what he's getting.
I think he's on the hunt.
I'm very entertained. I'll be honest, Jelly Bean
Oh.
doesn't really get it from the tap, so this will be very entertaining.
Oh,
You
right,
tricked
he's getting
this-
it fresh.
You tricked this kind soul.
I don't trick people, Doctor.
She doesn't. She's quite honest, actually. From what I've seen.
Yes, as honest as a punch in the face.
I mean, those are usually quite honest, are they not?
Right.
Oh, I hurt somebody's feelings today, Doctor, and I really need to talk about it.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
quite.
It was this thing. It was very distraught. Actually, she may need to be talked to.
Hmm. Look at you. Bringing me more customers every day. Well, tell me all about it.
This creature, she. Oh, so
From the
glad you.
tap.
Oh,
That's very
I
fresh.
see. That is very fresh.
Well, have fun.
None
One
of my
silver, please.
none of my taps have ever been unconscious, so this is very interesting.
I mean,
Is that spoiling your appetite?
it's fine.
That it's not struggling?
Yeah, a little. I was hoping, there'd be a bit of fight.
Oh,
Very well.
she'll be fine. She's very good. Alive.
All right, here.
See,
Put him
I am
on
a
stamp.
great.
That would be
Just
funny.
wait until Miss Jellybean hears this.
We will definitely let her know about your level of determination for satisfying our needs.
Thank you. And how about you, Miss Lucille? You want anything? You have a menu there if you wish to take a look.
Do you have something that gets somebody drunk quick? I think it's absinthe, right? Or actually, you know what? Wine. Can we get some wines? Do you have something that would probably warm her up a little bit? I know she's feeling a bit chilly.
I don't think that's a good idea. How about some tea?
No. Pardon you.
How about some blood?
Would you like some?
Never tried. It's
Ah.
probably gross, but
Exactly.
Alright, you want a flask of blood?
A flask of
Or do
tea.
you want...
Yes. Yes, she's. I'm gonna get her a flask of blood, please.
No.
Alright,
I must
that will
protest.
be one
will it make me sick?
Yes. I'm a doctor, remember? Human doctor. You're half human, that will make you at least half sick.
One
Probably,
flask of blood.
Blood and tea, just in case.
How
Alright.
about just tea?
No,
And
she
it
wants
would
blood
be-
and wine. She wants wine.
I don't
Actually,
believe we serve these alcoholic drinks here, Miss... sorry, Lady Belladonna. There's
I
no
know.
alcohol here.
what?
As far as I
No alcohol. Ugh, that's
Yeah.
fine. I brought wine with me.
Are you sure you don't know? Maybe some, some tea would be a good idea in case, she throws up.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have wine. It's
Hello.
fine.
Miss Lexa.
Greetings.
Greeting.
Let's see. Do we want to sit on that side or that side?
So how much
Outside?
do I owe you?
Oh,
Oh,
I
Lady
brought in.
Belladonna, you're
Yeah, I
fine.
paid.
Oh,
Don't
oh,
worry.
okay. Thank you.
And a nice tip as well. Where do you want to sit?
Uh,
She does have a
Here's
lot of
fine.
bones.
well, not anywhere close to those weird things.
Yes, I agree. I don't like it.
What weird thing?
The white statues, they freak people out.
Is there one
What? They
outside,
are
like
normal
on the day
statues.
beds?
Don't do anything. What do you mean?
Yes, there is out there too.
Ugh. There. Darius the Frail, can you remove that from the the patio just while we're here? I'd appreciate it.
I cannot do that.
Why?
That would be Miss Jellybean that can do that.
I see. Very well.
Don't forget.
Don't forget what.
Hello, welcome to Jellybean's place. What can I do?
Okay, as soon as I can.
I just want to come check it out. I actually met her earlier. Well, it wasn't
There
her,
you are.
Snow. She wanted me to come.
I will expect the wine, just in case.
Oh, sadly, Miss Jellybean is known.
Alright, seems to be fine.
I can always say that I passed by if you wish, but
I don't remember actually inviting you to join us, Doctor.
over there and then
I invited myself. Do you have a problem with that?
I do.
Well, in that
This
case,
is a girl's night. She needs some girl attention. Not a doctor sitting over her shoulder, telling her what she can and cannot do.
well, good thing I'm not her doctor anymore. I'm her friend. If she doesn't want me around, she can tell me.
I suppose that's true.
But,
I've quite missed you actually.
you forgot your order.
Thank you.
Oh.
I forgot.
Wish me to place it on
Right.
top of the.
If you can get it up on the table, I would appreciate it. If not,
Oh, I
Mm.
see feet.
right
Oh.
beside the doctor would be great. Thank you.
Miss
Right,
Lucille,
wait, I can do this.
I appreciate...
If you, oh, yes, perfect. You know, close
Feel
enough.
like-
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, never.
I really appreciate it, Darius.
Miss Lucille, thank you for allowing me to
Alright,
stick
I
around,
will,
but I don't wish to
do whatever
ruin
you want, okay?
your girls' night. I will be on my way, but I would love to talk to you. I would like to talk to you later, if you could stop by at my office.
What can I?
If not, I'll understand, but
Have some cookies, please.
I think we need to catch up on some things.
Alright then, we'll see you later.
Actually, Jonathan,
Thank
before
you.
leave, I want
Lady
to
Belladonna,
get some,
enjoy your ritual.
Excuse me.
Just needs to.
Alright. Barry's the best. I need to be close to my office. I invited like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people for a session, so I at least want to stop by. See if anyone's waiting for me. Hello? Is everything alright?
Yes.
You need any help? You seem to be a bit lost.
No.
Very well. My name is Jonathan. What brings you to the sanctum?
Business.
Very well. I shall leave you to your business. I hope it's profitable.
Yes.
Very well. Sounds like a blood mage to me. Alright. Hi lads. Roll his eyes. Look, he sounded very blood magey, okay? And he was kind of covered. Sounds like a typical person trying to do spoopy stuff or animal stuff. Alright, alright. Look. We need to be careful. The blood mages are obviously tempting people to join them. So, if anyone has any potential in them, you know, to join their cause, we need to notice these things. What do we have here? Might as well round up. Yes, about 3/4 of the server then, yeah, probably. Which makes it really difficult. Hello, Cleric. Speaking of blood mages, and my favorite RPers. How are you? That's about as many that use voice changers. Yeah. What did I do? Oh, nothing. That's exactly why, you know, I miss you. Haven't seen your blood mage in ages. I do nothing. Alright, well. No one is around. No notes. What is this? Everyone wants sessions. But no one actually comes for it. Jerks! I've been around? Well, too late for me, sir. Is P found around? Nope. He is sleeping. God damn it, you ran off. Well, I kind of didn't want to stick around to interrupt the conversation of Belladonna and Lucille. Sorry, Hunger Game. And there was enough people, you know, there for Bjorn to chat with. I will definitely come back eventually. You'll see how he's doing. Hello, sweet Southern gal. What? I have come around. You aren't there. Need my sessions. Oh, she's never getting well. Oh, well, I actually wanted to stop by at the Pixie Hollow, but I don't even know who lives here anymore. If anyone still lives here. I heard that there were some you know, some changes in leadership. Oh, it's just me in the bedroom. Oh. Well, let's see. Is there a horn somewhere? Don't see it. Dang it. Have to change it all. Horn by sign. Oh, I see it. I am completely blind. I am so sorry. I was happy to run into you when Nick was awake. Oh, I'm sorry, Hunger Game. I'll come back eventually. Oh, you are actually around. Nice. It's okay, we're there. Oh, well, I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Oh, there she is.
I'm not sure.
Greetings.
Not sure why I'm fighting, and I have nothing to fix that right now.
Do you have any kind of a weapon or any kind of instrument
No, I
that you
don't have anything in my pockets.
Allow me to
Literally
help
just
out.
woke up.
try this?
Oh, that worked. I just climbed. There we go. Oh, good.
Very nice. Looks
Thank
like you found a way. And I understand. Sometimes we get these urges to be on guard.
Swing.
Yes, and that too. It's
I've
only
had a lot
natural.
of anger in me right now, so I guess that makes sense.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Well, I guess it's only natural. The next step.
Yes. Well, anger, I have to figure out what to do with this, because I'm the only one left.
Oh,
and what I'm going to do, or where I'm moving, and the factor that people are dismissing the factor of my fear of the blood mages, which is real. Wanting me to go and help on the front lines. I'd love to if there was a guarantee that I could go through and never see a blood mage, but I went to visit Ravenmore once, and as leaving, 2 of them dropped down behind me, and I had to take off running. I didn't see them, but they told me to run. So there's no way they can guarantee that I can get to Ravenmore without running into a blood mage, and if I see one, I'll freeze in place, and I'll be part of the, either I'll be one that's hurt, or someone's going to get hurt trying to move me, because I'll freeze and
well.
yeah.
In that case, Miss Katinka, allow me to inform you that, as my patient, you are required to not face these blood mages under any circumstances.
Thank you.
And if they ever have any complaints, they can, well, bring them to me.
I did ask if we could make a secondary, a medical, a hospital or medical, building somewhere near the sanctum, because it seems like a lot of people come from the faction hall out of battle. And I thought it would be a logical idea, maybe to have a closer medical respite for them to go to instead of going back to the front lines.
Sounds
That
like
was
it.
dismissed.
Sounds like it
It
wouldn't
was
hurt.
a dumb idea, I guess.
Well, at least something near a sanctum, for example, where Miss Jellybean has her bakery.
Yes. I wanted to see about maybe doing when I've thought about it. I don't know. I'm a horrible builder, and the fact of trying to build again just gives me an absolute nightmare. Maybe a bathhouse, like a healing bathhouse, where people could come and rest in the water while they're healing the wounds from battle.
That could work. You could have healers in there, and also normal customers who would just go there for a good time.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I need to find a place and then also try to hire a builder, because there's no way in hell I will be able to build it anytime soon. Then I have to tear down all of this and move all that I can.
Oh boy.
And that gives me a headache. There's a lot here.
Definitely. If only the people who actually built this place would also tear it down if they don't need it anymore.
Well, they all left, so I'm it.
I see. How
I woke
how
up
did this
from
even
morning
happen?
and I woke up from my morning, and when everyone was gone. I found a note on the board. I did hear though from some that there was some fatal migraines that caused most of them to go, which is understandable.
Indeed.
But yeah, this is a big task for one person.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I thought about trying to lower it just to the amount that I'm allowed, but then again, I don't know if I'll have even a logical build and how to move all the stuff into that area.
I understand. I've been dealing with a similar issue. Most of my resident patients also left, and now it's just me and Mr. Grimwald. And we're actually considering accepting the offer of Miss Jellybean and joining her establishment.
Oh, you did?
Indeed.
You went to Jellybean?
Well, she went to us, actually. She offered it, and to my surprise, but I still need to talk to her a bit, because some people, well, a lot of people lately, have been concerned about my actions, and I want to make sure that she knows what she's inviting to her household.
Yeah. I was thinking about inquiring. At least it would give me something to do. Because lately I don't have a lot going on. Idle time, idle mind, lots of thoughts of what I've lost and what's going on. It's a bit overwhelming.
That might be
And
an
then I just
interesting
go to
idea.
sleep.
If all of us outcasts of these lands from the Darkwoods decided to join with Miss Jellybean, and we could have a bathhouse, we could have a bakery, and also psychological assessment, all at once.
That'd be nice. That'd be interesting. It'd be nice not to be alone anymore. That's for sure.
We are all social creatures, and we are not meant to be alone.
Agreed. Did you attend the ball last night?
I did, against
Oh, what's
my
it?
better judgment.
Oh dear, it was that bad.
It was everything I expected it to be.
I guess I'm glad I didn't go. Didn't have a date, didn't have a dress.
Ah.
Didn't want to go.
Duchess did a great job, and Miss Corin built a beautiful venue for it, and everyone seemed to have fun. People were dancing, people were happy, people brought their +1s, +2s, +3s.
Oh my, really?
Indeed, it was a lot of joy.
That's good. Just don't have a lot of joy, I guess, in my life lately.
That's understandable. After what you've been through, no one could really blame you for not attending.
I thought about it. Then it just brought on. Every time I see someone with their person, makes me miss Pan a little bit more.
I know. But it will get better. Eventually. Pan wouldn't like you to be so hung up on his passing. He would want you to move on. He would want you to be happy again.
I know, but there's not a lot of options either.
I'm sure you will find one. After all, you are a fae, and I believe that your kind, by definition, is supposed to be cheery and spreading joy and be in one with nature. And unfortunately, passing and death is part of nature.
Agreed. Y'all had me, I was happy that day. The day that the Blood Mages attacked the Nordheimers. And then, I guess, there was a political meeting that I was just left out of completely, and I'm not sure why, and Jarl was as well. According to Narcissus, they sent them to find me, I guess. And, well, I was just sitting in the middle of town, so I don't know how they missed me right near the portal, since we can't be next to the portals. So, I was in visible sight, and no one grabbed me or the Jarl for this meeting. And then I got yelled at for asking about doing the second medical center when I had mentioned my fear of the front lines. They were asking if I wanted to be training for healing, which I was okay with. And then she said, well, I won't put you on the paper for training because you won't go to the front lines. It just came off like she bit my head off. I did ask Harbinger if I was misreading it, but he felt the same. So then I just went into a sour mood, and I've been in a sour mood ever since. So I was happy for one day, and then they just fucking rained on my parade.
Well, at least you had the ability, a potential to be invited to this important meeting. I, on the other hand, am banned from Ravenmore.
No, but Doctor, even if I had the potential, there was several in the meeting that knew I was around, and no one even thought to maybe bring me in. And the fact that I can speak freely and say, the way they're handling this, they're gonna have the kingdom destroyed because the Blood Mage just destroyed mine. They're just running into battle willy-nilly, not really thinking things through. But I guess that's what the meeting was for, so hopefully they'll think it through. But still, having a healing respite on the front line isn't very smart, because if they ever do break through, you've now gotten everyone who's injured fully done. If that, you know, they're just putting them in more harm's way instead of, once they're healed well enough to walk, send them into a healing area where they can be away from the front lines. That's the way most battles are done.
I see. Well, it's all just strategy, tactics, and I don't think any of us would really be able to contribute much anyway.
I'm agreed. From what I'm hearing, they're trying to do the king's job anyways. They were trying to discuss a hierarchy within themselves. That's the king's job. The king is the one who makes that hierarchy.
I see. Well, the king isn't too fond of me either, so... don't really have a place among these, in this conflict anyway. I guess the people who were charged with gathering more information, they seem to be aware of my activities, and they don't seem to mind, quite the contrary. Hanavitait and Kjorlin.
Haven't met them yet.
I think they might be interested in your story too. You seem to know a lot about these blood mages. Unfortunately, only the bad stuff, but that can happen to all of us at some point.
Sadly, all I know is they're really good fighters, and once they put the mind to it, they will keep fighting until they destroy.
Indeed, they are definitely determined to get what they want.
Not sure why they attacked the kingdom. Still don't know. I just was able to save my life, thanks to Pan and Dosk. And that's about it.
The kingdom might be coincidental. The fact that they are here might simply be completely random. We're just bystanders, just innocent group of people who are in their way.
It could be.
But there is only one way to find out, and I'll get to the bottom of it. I promise, Miss
You'll
Katinka.
still be searching them.
Oh, I have never stopped, and I never will until I get my answers.
Did you find one worthy to talk to?
Unfortunately not. There were some opportunities, but never really had a chance to actually have a one-on-one with them alone. There was always some distraction, or whenever I finally find a blood mage that is willing to chat with me, they are always in company of others. I think that they actually realized that some of these blood mages aren't fully committed to their cause, and they are watching over each other.
No.
It is actually similar to cultists. The behavioral pattern that I'm observing. There are always weaklings in the chain, and they are my hope. But they are also very cunning, and they can use this desire of mine to want to believe in them against me. Oh boy! What is this? Did I crash? Oh no, I think I crashed. Oh, there we go, it's fine. I only crashed for a moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, mod update, restart. Ugh. Alright, alright. I could actually do with some leg stretching. My game was closed. Oh, that's 1.2 gigabytes of an update. That's quite a lot. But I don't think that's the one who we need to download right now. I think I need to restart my Steam, just in case. Yep, that's the... there it is. 241 megabytes. Workshop content. Starting the game back on. Oh boy.
First, they took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride. Finally, they left you to die.
Alright. We need to wait for the server to come back. Hello, Hunger Game. I think I'm getting senile. I started to feel a bit tired, so I went to the, to the bathroom to wash my face a bit, and I I forgot to put my glasses back on and then I couldn't find them because I didn't have my glasses on, so I was looking everywhere. I forgot where I put them. But I found them. It's fine. Yes, John is losing it. It finally happened. I do that all the time. Well, I'm glad. I usually keep everything in one place, you know. I'm kind of a bit OCD about this, you know. I like to have my my rituals, you know, in the morning. I like to have my coffee cups where I left them, and when it's not there, I get a bit angry sometimes. It gets a bit awkward when I have like visits and stuff. Whenever someone grabs my freaking coffee cup, I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. It's mine. I have like 10 others in here. Just take one of them. Don't take mine. I don't need your fucking germs on my coffee cup. I once was looking for my phone while being on my phone, so I feel, oh, nice. Yes. That usually happens to me when I'm, for example, looking for my sweatshirt and I'm wearing it. Yeah. And that's why RPers need to invest more time into sleeping. I think this is all a result of sleep deprivation and us playing too many video games. Hello, Mel. Yes, such a jerk. A betrayer of trust. That is me. But what can you do? You know, I understand why you and Ellie call each other jerks all the time. Well, it's mostly just her calling me a jerk and me being a jerk. Ellie is actually nice, you know, she thinks she's a jerk sometimes, but she knows nothing about what it's like being a jerk. Okay, I have mastered the art. I know how to be a jerk. She is a wannabe, but she's well on her way. I've been trying to teach her my ways, but it takes time to master it. Okay, it is high skill, high reward. Actually, high skill, no reward position to be in. Tries to be a jerk. Well, Hunger Game, you've definitely. No, you're not a jerk material. You're like the nicest person. You, Cantiel, and for example, Bjorn, you know, better. You are simply too nice to be jerks. Excuse me, sir, I love you. Oh, Sammy, I love you too. And you, young lady, not young lady, you're probably just, you, person. You are one of the awesomest jerks to RP with, Sammy, when you actually go out of your way to insult people. You know exactly where to hit, you know, so that it hurts. I love that. Being mean to you is hard. Oh, I appreciate it. I can be a jerk. Yeah, M9, is this your like strongest attempt of being a jerk, or are you still filtering yourself? People take me as a jerk, I think. I don't think you're a jerk, Mel. I think you are a bit stern sometimes, I think would be the correct word to say. And for example, then you have people like Annie. They yes, of course, people think you hate them, Mel, but when it comes to Annie, people think that Annie is angry with them, you know, like she's just mad and she's just cranky. I'm abrasive, yeah. No, I'm not really trying to make him a jerk, more entitled. Yeah, definitely entitled, and I think you're having fun with it, M9. Just, you know, being so over the top, villainy. And it definitely suits you. I am enjoying the RP with you so much this time around. And of course, same with Sammy, as always. Anchovy. Hello. Mel would make an amazing vampire. Yeah, I think so too. I think she would be. But I don't think she would enjoy it. I think Mel found what she likes, and I don't think she likes to deviate from that path too much. Which is fair, you know, we all have our tropes. I usually end up being a comedic idiot. think it's always perception. What's up, Anchovy? How is my man, Kjorlin? Everyone thinks someone in a certain way until they get to know them better. Yeah. Thank you, bro. I've been enjoying it also too. Yeah. Hello, Sassy. Who's my favorite ducky? There we go. Okay, Season 4 server has come online. 10:08, I think we can get on. I will get bored with being a vampire. Really? Yeah, I think it requires having a cool group. Around you. But I actually have a... I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I've been working on some new characters and I think, especially one of them, you are definitely going to enjoy. It's definitely one of those John concepts when it comes to characters. Kieran is doing fine, I'm doing fine, all is good. Nice! Let's see how long that lasts, Anchovy. Let's see. I know you. It's not gonna last. You're gonna piss off someone, they're gonna go after you, then you'll be like, what did I do? I asked Bear for blood straight from the tap. Brother brings over an unconscious troll. Yeah, what a jerk. Oh, already done. Nice, Anchovy. Nice. I'm glad that you're wasting no time. Yes, I was actually there in the city. It was like on your second day of Kjorlin and you already had the freaking whole city yelling at you. Library is getting constantly shit thrown at. Oh boy. Anchovy, one day, I'm gonna be your PR manager. That's gonna be my whole RP. I'm just gonna be there to make sure that no one gets mad at you. Yeah, someone thinks I'm cool and sociable until they get to know me and realize I'm kind of a dick. Oh boy. Favorite memory of Ismail is being at the door near the Midnight Grove, and she was Nemesis, and it was hilarious. Yeah. Nemesis was freaking hilarious. I just don't care anymore. Full-time job. Yes. Oh. Nice. Screenshot, please. So I'm running late because I forgot to change the new IQL into order. Oh boy. Oh, that's fine, Southern Gal. I'll probably go and be around, you know, either in my office or just around. Will be loading it now? Okay, okay. I'll wait for a bit. You know, there is no rush. Nemesis was amazing, seriously. Yeah, definitely the best god. Nemesis is my favorite admin character I've had. Kjorlin definitely has a lot of people from previous seasons who will probably, you know, have his back. So at least he has something going for him. I can comfortably say that there are more supporters than detractors. That is good. And I'm definitely... Oh, there she is. I'll take it back. Let's see. Giddy.
Oh dear God, not again.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Oh, that is fine. It is only natural that people want to punch me, you know. Just don't hurt yourself over those bones. They're quite sharp.
Nope. Thinking about something else, and you know, all of a sudden you just
Right.
punch out of anger.
I always slip on these banana peels. They are everywhere. They just follow me around.
Oh yes. I know exactly what you mean. Happens a lot.
Indeed. These inconsiderate people throwing those banana peels everywhere.
Throwing banana peels everywhere.
And
yes,
you know
I
what's funny?
agree.
There are not even any
What?
bananas, just naturally appearing or being
Agreed. So they're having them exported in. It should be easy to figure out who it is then.
just to spite me. To go such a length. I admire the determination.
Well, there's probably somewhere in a tree, watching and waiting for someone to slip up on their handiwork.
Yes, let us not feed this imaginary paranoia of mine any longer.
All right, I'll try not to.
Thank you. I still need to uphold at least some resemblance of reputation and sanity, since I'm still a doctor.
I don't need to hold up anything because obviously it doesn't matter. So it's whatever.
Well, that's actually very liberating, Miss Katinka. The fact that these things don't matter anymore. Well, it gives you an option to start anew and focus on those who could use your attention.
Agreed.
And the fact that you still want to help people with treatment and, well, maybe helping your kind who are new to these lands, as of course Faye, that is still admirable.
I try.
There is still a lot of work to be done, and we need to focus on that.
Great. What I need to focus on is if I'm moving, where to, and tearing this shit down and moving.
Of course.
That's what I need to move. But every time I think about it, it just makes me want to cry.
I will help you, and if you decide to actually go with this plan, our establishment, maybe Mr. Grimwald, hopefully he will join us, you and Miss Jellybean, then I think we will be able to build quite a community that would be helpful to each other.
Agreed. I think it would be interesting.
And what's the worst that can happen? At least we are far enough from Ravenmoor.
Agreed. It's not that I have a problem with them. It's just the problem is the blood mages is the problem with them.
Indeed.
They have a lovely place. I didn't like it when I visited, but the fact is that I run into 2 blood mages on the way out, and it was supposed to be the safe way there, kind of made it not so safe and not so great anymore.
Indeed. And it's only fair. Not everyone is meant to be a soldier. But I am pretty sure that everyone would be able to defend themselves if it ever came down to it.
Hopefully. My thing is I don't want more people hurt. And that's why I was trying to suggest maybe moving some of it away. So that way, the collateral damage.
Indeed.
Because if and when they do finally succeed breaking through, there'll be more injured than...
Exactly. The operative word is when I don't see Ravenmoor holding much longer.
It's bound to happen. Like I said, they're very set on succeeding.
Indeed. Such determination, such obsession could be their downfall in the end. I would much prefer if they found a way to retreat and, well, gather more information and formulate some plans that would allow us to win in the long run, not just attack them, hunt them down, defend them, and escalate this war even more.
Agreed. I think the setness will either be the demise or the winning.
Indeed. Well, Miss Katinka, I am here for you, no matter if you choose to be in the same tribe with me and others. You know where to find my office, and we should definitely talk again soon.
Yes, did you find out anything more from your friend about the
Actually, I did.
is it anything that might help me?
There is a place. It's called Grove. Have you ever heard about it?
Not sure. No, I don't think so.
This place is special, and if there is anything that would allow you to be more in tune with your other part, then it's probably there. I am sure that there you will find the answers that you are looking for, and maybe even remind yourself of what it's like to be whole again.
I'll give it a try.
Definitely. But as I said, this is not a sprint. This is a long way, and we need to be patient, and we need to take small steps.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Tried to say that when they asked me. I said until I'm able to be all of me, I'm afraid I won't be much of a help to many on the front lines.
Well, there are other front lines we can help on. And why don't we go to Miss Jellybean right now and ask her if her offer is still on the table?
I'd like that.
Let us go to the sanctum then. Hopefully we will catch her around.
Let me get Frisky.
Frisky. That's a lovely name.
My bunny.
Of course.
You know, because anytime he's around other bunnies, he gets a bit
Oh,
frisky.
naturally.
Rock.
I see. Yes, let's be very careful in here. This place.
I've done it before. The Frisky likes to jump all the way down all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Oh boy. Yes,
It hurts a bit.
my ankles also still hurt from previous unfortunate examples of how gravity works.
Oh, great.
I love jumping into portals. It's fun. No. Hello. I mean, hello.
What?
Nothing. It's good to see you again, Lucille.
Why did you speak like that?
I
Hi.
I was under the spell of Miss Katinka.
Is that how you speak to other people?
Yes.
You
I
just
have
put
a
your serious voice
spell.
on for me.
She has a very positive outlook on life, and it cheered me up to the point where I couldn't help but
Oh,
to
now I
express
know he's
myself.
full of shit. 'Cause my outlook's been pretty shitty lately.
The potential for your outlook was there, and I appreciated it.
I think he's putting something on there because my outlook.
Oh,
has
Miss
been
Jellybean.
nothing but
Just the person we wanted
Hello.
to see. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
You look radiant today.
Oh, it's probably my lantern.
Yeah, but also very nice outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Miss Jellybean, would you be willing to talk to me and Miss Katinka over some territorial matters?
Am I stepping on somebody's toes?
No, no, not quite.
no, not at all.
You see, you offered a certain deal for the residents of Winterhill to join your bakery, and I considered it, and even though I still have some concerns, I would like to talk to you about this a bit more. I really want to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into before you accept us into your residence.
Okay. Is she with you?
Miss
Nope,
Kitty-
I'm all by myself. Everyone else having fatal migraines, and I'm in a big, huge castle with all kinds of buildings by myself, which is getting a bit lonely.
Indeed. Miss Katinka has been our neighbor for ages, and she's also one of my patients. And I was hoping that this new union that we are planning could also help her out, because she also has some very cool plans. She would like to build a little bathhouse, a place where people who visit this place could find a spot where they could heal their wounds and to just chat and hang out.
Plenty of water.
Right.
Alright. Why are you guys speaking so
Vaguely?
depressing?
Oh, right. Well,
I've been depressed, so that's just me. Lost a very close friend not too long ago. And got in a good mood, and then politics and people raining on my parade, so I got down again.
and...
No, I'm sorry. If you want to get cheered up, just look at my tail.
right.
I don't know what's doing.
Oh my.
It is very erect.
I know, right?
Indeed.
Good lord. Well, that's
Don't poke
Yep.
our eyes out with it. Careful where you aim
Yeah,
that
it's
thing.
just the wind. It's just the wind. I need to stand this way, and then you guys can stand that way, and it's not helping. Never mind.
Right. Aim it into the bush.
Well,
That
it
would
does.
work.
It does wiggle waggle quite well. There we go. Well, it went for a second. I don't know. For me, it did. I don't know for you though.
I'm just gonna stand against this pole and hide my tail. There we go.
Right.
Right.
Get it under
Control.
yes, it has a mind of its own.
Yes.
Indeed.
Maybe it was just trying to feel the strength and work up its muscles.
Yes, I kind of feel like a 12-year-old boy.
Yes. I can understand that.
Well. And
Alrighty. What do you want to speak about?
the thing is,
What's the issue?
Miss
Do you
Jellybean.
want to go sit inside?
No, it's fine. This is not a secret. Everyone kind of knows. I am currently not in the best standing with the kingdom and with most of the dukedoms and duchies around. They seem to be under the... Well, they seem to think that I might have some connections with the blood mages, and I might actually be working for them or with them. And the fact that I'm not directly opposing them, the fact that I'm trying to find a way to help them to cure their condition, if there is even such a thing. That is why I'm gathering the information that I'm... Well, anything I can get my hands on. All this, unfortunately, means that some people find me to either be a threat or to be an enemy. And I want you to know this before you invite me into your place. I'm currently banned from Ravenmoor. The king probably doesn't really like me since he summoned me once and barely let me
How
go.
are you banned from Ravenmoor?
The fact that they had some losses and the fact that I still insisted on stopping the war instead of escalating it wasn't really appealing to them. I have nothing against them, but I don't believe that direct conflict with the blood mages would solve anything. It would only bring more suffering to both sides.
Well, are you worried that their relationship will change with me if you live here?
Yes, just because I don't care about reputation from these people doesn't mean that I want my bad reputation to rub on my new associates.
I highly doubt that they would associate me. Let
So-
me rephrase that. I highly doubt that they would have a good relationship with Ravenmore. Maybe we could get you tailed up again with them.
Maybe we could help each other in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still felt
If you're worried about my reputation, Doctor, don't be. I have a reputation of my own.
indeed. And you are very sweet and very kind, and that is why I'm actually considering this offer very seriously, and I'm inclined to accept it.
And also, I have a man from Aramore working here, called Darius.
Indeed, one of my patients and one of my friends.
Oh,
You have a lot of
perfect.
patience, Doctor.
I do.
I'm a healer. Am I considered a doctor?
Blood mage therapy.
I don't know. I just say healer. I am mediocre healer at that, but I can have the waters be the healing more than I can.
We can all heal in a certain way.
Mm-hmm. A heal of candy.
Indeed.
Nothing wrong with sweets.
Sweets.
Maybe that's why I've been down. I haven't had any sweets in my life in a long time.
Well, in that
No
case,
sugar.
my treat. Let's go get some
No,
sweets
it's
from
not
Miss
the
Jellybean.
house. Here, here's a cookie.
Ooh.
And, did you just pick that up?
I did not. I'm not a cookie
I
snatcher.
did.
Oh,
I
you
did.
did? Okay.
I did a little wink of the flip of the wing and it brought it to me.
If I picked it up, you would have
Here you go. There's
heard
your
the
cookie.
cracking of my noodle arms. They're not meant to extend. Even the wind can break them if I'm not careful enough.
Oh my goodness, this is so good. It's full of sweetness.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Maybe finally
You do have a skill.
I'll gain some body mass in this establishment. Maybe one day I'll actually
Quite
have
good.
buttocks.
I have a buttocks.
Yes.
I feel like my buttocks needs Botox.
Oh, I didn't mean buttocks. I meant some shape and size. Never mind.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I take it back. I never said a thing.
I think
With
there's two
shape and
different
size?
words.
What are you
I think-
talking about?
I think one said buttocks and one said Botox. Is that
Yes.
what was done? Yes.
Yes, I said my buttocks needs Botox.
Yes, but he was saying he just needs a buttocks.
People have been.
He's
making-
saying
So
that
you
there's
need a
no
butt?
butt there.
People
basically.
have been making fun of me that I'm like a
Oh,
toothpick.
you don't have butt.
Yep.
It's alright. We can just stuff some jelly bean in there.
That
That sounded fun.
Yeah. Oh my, are you
I appreciate the
processing
offer,
him,
but
Jellybean?
I am currently
That's what I meant.
I am currently a bit too busy and
My goodness.
preoccupied with my patients too.
You make me blush.
How do you think I feel? Good thing I still have this.
Goodness. Well then,
Well, the acquisition has been sealed
you
with this
just
comment.
got propositioned quite well.
Oh boy.
Okay, what I meant was we can stuff some jelly in there. Not jelly bean. Not me.
Doesn't
I
really
don't
sound
want to
any
be in
better.
their butt.
Right.
I don't want to be in your butt, okay?
I understand. There is no reason to yell it, to scream it, so that everyone can hear it.
Tears in my eyes from laughing so hard. Laughter's the best medicine, they say, so I'm feeling quite better right now.
Oh boy.
This visit was good for so many reasons now.
Oh, greetings.
Greetings,
Hello, Miss Jellybean. And Doctor.
Darius.
What on earth are you wearing?
It's my work clothing.
It's his uniform.
Is that a pan on your private area, sir?
Psychiatric help, 5
I mean, it is
Doctor
not
is
on my
in.
private
Yes.
area, that would have to be
That was
inside
actually my
fence.
original plan for this
Um,
character.
Well, I guess you're
When we
right
still
on
wanted to
that.
do like a market RP.
It's within that area then.
Oh, at least you're wearing the non-kinky one. I'm so glad. Thank you for that.
Oh, now I want
There's
to
a
check.
kinky version of
Oh,
this.
I see what you mean. It was like a hospital gown.
There's, well, you know, there's some men that wear that apron without any pants on. Okay.
Oh
Right.
my. Well then.
Leather, right? Oh boy.
So his ass is hanging out. All these asses everywhere. My
No,
goodness.
he has pants on.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can.
Yes, he has
I can show
pants
you.
on.
Oh, okay. Good.
He does stuff.
So he doesn't need any
What
jelly
did you
bean
say,
stuff,
Miss
does he?
Jellybean?
Buttocks.
She is very into butts today. Trust me.
I accidentally said that.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Yes.
So he was explaining that people were teasing him about his lack of butt,
It's got a
and
big
then
belly.
I said, "Well, we can stuff some jelly beans in there."
Oh my.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's
I
what I
meant
said.
jelly, not jelly beans. I meant jelly.
So we
Oh.
know what she was thinking.
The jelly I used to make the candy off, you know? And then his butt would be candy, and I'm poking myself into a bigger hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people would. Yeah, that wouldn't be very good for you, Doctor.
I agree. Not that
People eat
Also, I
your
mean-
butt.
Oh,
I made some coin today, Miss Jellybean. It should be in that box that you showed me.
Oh, alrighty.
I actually wanted
Are
to talk to
you
you about this
looking-
too. Darius has been doing a splendid job as a salesman and also as a waiter and basically everything. He's been a whole package.
I even there was this vampire that said that she wanted the blood from the tap, so I went out there and I spoke with someone that was willing to do this.
What? Oh. What?
You see what?
They required a fresh dose of blood and he went out and provided it.
So you required to serve blood. Sorry, a bit.
You know there is fresh.
No, but she wanted from the tap. So I went
We
and
don't
gathered one of these
offer-
savages.
Oh, okay, but we don't offer on the tap.
Oh,
They insisted.
Well,
was
then
very wi-
I
I heard her myself. She was absolutely fine with it. I wouldn't worry about it.
yeah, I don't really care if she's fine with it. I'm not fine with it.
You're
Oh,
not
I'm-
fine with people being willing.
Well, I'm pretty sure he wasn't willing.
oh, she
Oh, they
was
were.
very willy-nilly.
I'm not talking about the vampire.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
the other. I mean, in my defense, the other person did try to murder me. So
I'm so confused right now.
So, a vampire is here and requesting fresh blood from the tap, meaning from the human.
Oh my.
Indeed.
I was not
Is-
gonna have for myself.
I mean, this is a bakery, though, not a tavern.
No, no, I do sell blood, just not in that manner.
Yes.
I guess there needs to be a line somewhere. You
Does
don't
that
want.
mean I'm fired?
No, no, it's not your fault.
Yes.
You're human, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want
Yeah,
to.
I would do what she asked when I'm not around. She's not gonna drink my blood. She'll be intoxicated or some shit.
They prefer fey blood, from what I hear.
Ew.
Oh, hello, Miss Lucille.
I was just
Miss-
speaking and you only just noticed me.
I noticed you.
Oh,
Nice to meet you, Jellybean. Heard a lot about you.
Nice to meet you too. I have no idea who you are. I'm so sorry.
That's absolutely fine. I
This
used
is
to live
Lucille.
with Jonathan.
Next door neighbour and very good friend. She's very lovely.
What's
Thank
your
you,
name?
dear. Lucille.
Oh, nice to meet you, Lucille.
Pleasure's all mine.
So, is there any more issues you want to resolve, Doctor?
Always. But not with you and not regarding our current situation. I think that we understand each other, and I, once again, am very appreciative of your offer. And I will do my best to prove myself to you and help out wherever needed.
oh my.
But
So
then
you
there's
accepted
still
the
me.
offer?
I do. On behalf of Winter Hill, we would be honored to join you, the bakery of Jellybean.
Oh, well, I might need to rethink the name.
Hmm. Bakerology?
Bakerologist. Yes, an expert of
Bakerology.
bakery.
What's it called now?
I don't know yet. No, it's still No, this part is still Jellybean's Bakery. This is not changing.
Hmm.
Although the area might need to change.
Yes.
Can we get like a fancy name like with Ravenmore?
Hmm.
Jellymore.
I was just thinking the name.
Ew.
That sounds horrible. No, we're not
Jellymore.
calling it
Like you want-
Jellymore.
You want
You
more
want
jelly?
more jelly?
Yeah,
No.
makes
Exactly.
sense.
No.
Jealousy is a condition I treat often.
Oh dear. Not that.
Jellymore with a
Lord.
question mark in the end.
This is getting
And like they're
worse.
jealous of all of you.
And maybe one day we can become a
And
dukedom.
of course, the best worker in Jellybean's Baker after Miss Jellybean. That is Darius.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to join us,
Yeah.
Darius? Just let Ravenmore go and
You want to
fulfill your
permanently
destiny.
move in?
Oh, I can't. The Duchess wouldn't. She would be very upset with me. Probably kill me.
No,
I've never met this Duchess.
you would still be around. You would just be
Oh
able to help
no,
out
I
a bit more.
did. Oh shit, I did. No, I did. It's when we were talking about Lady Fies. And
Lady who?
Willard.
Lady Fox.
So apparently,
What?
Lady
no,
flies?
Willard likes eating Lady Fies of barbecue sauce on them.
Lady.
Oh my.
Oh.
Lady Thighs.
Oh, thighs.
Oh,
like,
know.
Lady
Oh.
Thighs.
Thighs.
Alright.
Oh,
right.
Oh my.
Right.
Alright, that makes it.
Are we
I'm not sure if
talking
that makes
about
it
thighs as in legs? Or are we talking about flies as in like the insect? I'm trying.
thighs,
No,
thighs like legs.
Thighs. Lady Thighs. Like
Oh
my
my.
legs.
With barbecue sauce?
Yeah, apparently licks it off their legs.
Oh
But
my.
who was,
Well then.
who was it that said
The
this?
Duchess of Armore.
Good lord.
Mm.
Did she? Did
That's
she
a detail I
said this to
don't
you?
think I
Oh
need.
my.
No, she didn't say it. She walked away when this was said. Like, I think she walked away like 3 times.
oh yes, that
And
makes
every
sense.
time-
She would-
And every time she comes back, it gets worse.
Oh, I mean,
Ah. Now it
Alright.
makes
Yeah, that's
sense.
pretty normal.
They seem to like to tease her quite a bit.
Teaser. Well, I can't tease her, otherwise her horse will come after me. So,
Indeed, Reaper. Is he still on
Want
to
a
you?
teaser?
no, I don't want to tease her. Otherwise the horse will come after me.
But
Oh, okay.
what if he wasn't? What if someone? What if you found a lady horse that he would spend time with instead of you? Would you then tease her?
I don't know.
Right. Just asking.
Here's the thing, that horse, he's a demon. He's like... I'm pretty sure he comes from the depths of hell. So he would be a devil.
Well, good thing
Wow!
you are defended in the most important
Wait,
of places.
are you a devil, Miss Jellybean?
I'm a tiefling.
Oh, a tiefling, so you are a half devil.
Yeah, kinda half devil.
I heard the devils don't like tieflings.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
Yes, from what I was told,
By who?
so, by a devil. Well, I wouldn't say on these lands.
Is it the Oni?
Oh no, is a Honi a devil? It doesn't seem like a devil.
I don't know what the Oni is, okay? Like, they're
It's like a
technically
demon,
to
but
me.
from the Yamatai, from what I understood. But he doesn't call
So
himself
a demon.
like an ancient spirit with
Like-
horns.
Like an
and-
Eastern
Different colours.
version of the devil.
Tieflings have horns. Tieflings come in different colors.
Well, and
There's
they
a
all
tiefling
are
that lives
very...
with us now.
Oh,
She's-
really?
Yeah.
She's purple.
Oh,
Definitely.
you sure she's a tiefling?
Yes, it's not Nini. She's a Draenei.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
No,
you should
this
bring
one
the
is.
tiefling to me.
I will do. She's
Oh, and he's so cute.
quite something. She's yeah. I don't know her very well yet. I'd like to say something nice about her, but I'd like to be honest as well. So she's got
Wait,
lovely
who do
skin.
you live with?
Villa Mercenarium, Duke Light.
Oh, the people who's moving.
Yes, who's moving and then now not moving anymore.
Yeah, well, technically they're moving again, but moving
Yes.
back. Yes.
Well,
I ran into the little fey creature.
Dusk? Was he dark?
Isma or Dusk?
That's
Double sum.
Yes, he also lives with us now.
Wait, what? He lives with you now?
He does. I think since only just yesterday. I haven't even had the chance to talk to you about it. He is involved with Isma.
Yes, I kind of saw that one coming.
Involved? What does that mean? Oh,
Meaning
in
they're
the relationship.
dating.
Yes,
Courting.
Right.
they are. They went to the board together. They were quite adorable.
At least someone got happy out of this.
Well, I've never seen him being interested in the war, but when he found out that Isma was moving to the front lines, I don't know, maybe that's why he felt like he wanted to get involved. I'm not sure. He must really like her, considering he joined us knowing that all of that, you know.
Love can definitely make us
Agreed.
act irrationally.
Since the whole reason he left me originally was because he wasn't going to get involved in all of that.
I know. Yes,
Just
he,
learning that most people just like leaving me.
Well, not anymore. This marks a new beginning to all our three houses. And Darius,
Oh?
who is of course a hired gun.
No, what?
That statue
just-
move? Sorry.
Just
I
sells
just
stuff.
I swear it just looked at him.
Oh no, no. It
I
doesn't.
didn't see any.
The statue behind him, I swear it just moved and he looked up.
Oh, no, this is just a baby.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, they don't move.
It's just stone, right?
What in... alright. Yeah, it's doing it again. It's looking at him. And then it
I
stopped.
don't see anything.
What the hell?
Looks
No
normal
one
to me.
else is seeing it look at him.
It is an optical illusion. Everyone seems to be concerned about these at some point. But they're just
Why are they
statues.
concerned about a statue of a baby? They're quite adorable.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's sitting, staring straight ahead, and then all of a sudden he decides to look up and look at you.
Maybe he
Well,
just wants to friend.
Or I'm going crazy.
You are not.
Well, I know what
There.
would fix that. Some
It's
candies.
doing it. No
Some
one's seeing
candies
it
would
move.
definitely fix that.
Is it really not moving and I'm the only one that sees it?
I thought you didn't serve alcohol here, Darius.
I said candies. I didn't say alcohol.
No, I meant I thought you didn't serve alcohol.
We did.
As in-
We don't, do we?
We do have a light brew called Sunshine.
Oh, is that
Oh.
what Katinka's had, or...?
I'm not sure.
Or maybe I
I
gave her
wasn't
a
here.
special cookie. Oh my.
What special cookie?
It's not of your bakery, Miss Jellybean. Do not worry. Probably not
This is
bring
my
them to work.
bakery.
Well, but it's not one of your products.
I was saying I saw it move.
Are you selling your own products in my bakery?
Oh,
No. I'll
Better
never
not.
do that. Then that would get me fired. And I mean, we have a
Just
we have
that
a
in the
great
land of
deal
magic,
going on
you know,
here.
moving statue isn't
No, I won't fire you.
worth any of our
I'll just
concerns.
punish you.
All right. What is the punishment exactly? Just so I.
you should give him a tail.
No.
We want to
Just
hurt him,
not
we don't
gonna
want to kill
pay
him.
you.
That tail is a dangerous weapon.
All right then. Yeah, payment is. I really like payment. Also, Miss Jellybean, one of your entertainers inside gets rather upset when I get close to her.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
For a moment, I just entered and she started, doing like those screams, and
Oh
I
boy.
had to close the door and wait until she. would
Post-traumatic
calm
stress?
Disorder,
Maybe.
yes.
Mhm.
down. I've never met her before.
Alrighty. So you're moving in.
Definitely.
Cookie friend is coming in.
I presume
Oh.
so,
And
Mr.
then-
Grimwald. He doesn't like vampires, just to
Uh,
let you know.
Well, he doesn't necessarily have to deal with them.
Exactly. That's why I think this move will do him a lot of favors, since we actually have vampires right now as our neighbors. So if he gets a bit further from them, it might make him a bit more relaxed.
You're actually moving?
Indeed. There is. I currently have no resident patients in my Winter Hill, and I think we could use a little bit of a change of scenery, get a bit more closer to the city.
I think it is
Getting
a
lonely.
great idea.
Not
And
as
it's much
lonely
for
as
sunlight
mine.
here.
I am never lonely, Miss Lucille. I always have patience. And
Guess you'd be closer to your patients.
yes, that's what I do.
I think the Duchess mentioned you. I'm not sure if that was you, but I think it was you.
Which one?
Which one?
Alf Ravenmoy.
Hmm.
She suggested you should work here?
You'd mentioned I was looking for something with purpose, so I'm not just sitting with idle thoughts.
Miss Jellybean, I only have one request. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't do well with music boxes.
Really?
Why? They're lovely.
So is a lot of things.
Why are you having problems with music boxes?
They play music.
barely even noticed.
What's wrong with music?
I don't mind music. I just find it a bit intrusive. But if my office is far enough from this place, then I don't mind. Just that.
Yeah, I'll build you a little shack right over there.
Right.
A little shack.
Ah.
It's a
I
nice
love music, so music's fine with me.
It's alright. Most of the time when I'm around, I stop the music. I take the track off.
Good.
I don't hear it right now, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear any music, but I would love to have heard some music. So I'd find it relaxing in the bathwater.
I have a very,
Thank you.
very trained ears, and the music penetrates them in a way when
Yes, same.
I cannot really stop it in any way. And I don't like it because it occupies my thoughts and distracts me.
Oh. I don't know why you would think that.
It's not how I think, it's how I feel. It's just a condition of my ears that currently cannot be treated.
Surprised I can hear it. My hearing is not as good today.
But, of course, I don't mean to be so entitled. I just don't want my patients to be scared off by that lovely music.
Feeling a little bit more better.
Very well.
Sorry. Had to I felt like this dress just wasn't working without it.
Well, at least it's not as
Better?
Revealing.
revealing. Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
about to
I
perhaps
love
offer
this
you
dress,
my pen.
but for some reason it's got its moments.
indeed. So does Miss Jollybean's tail. So I think you're in good company.
Yes.
My tail's not revealing, it's just very stiff.
Well,
Yeah.
well, now my dress is, but I think for some reason my ass was hanging out in the dress. And maybe
Oh,
my
I-
stomach. But I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
It's beautiful, but I really can't wear it. I think I'm not made in a appropriate way as to fit the
Yep.
dress.
Yep. That's what I was feeling. But I think with the leaves, it makes it more feel
Oh, look.
like I like it.
Customer.
Go do your thing. Good luck.
That lady Vice.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lucille, is this a good time for you and me to talk?
Sure.
Very well. Shall we go to my office while it's still there?
Sure.
Very well. Hello, Lord Villard.
Hello. How's
Greetings.
it going?
Hello, Lady Vice.
Darius is over there, ready to take your offer, probably. He's very dedicated to his new craft.
Oh yes, look at
I'm
him
just
standing there.
teasing, Lord Villard. It's like the second time
That's
I see you
alright.
today. I think Darius is over at the counter. You need anything?
Yes. Thank you.
Lord Willard, the negotiator.
Alrighty. If you want, are you gonna stop by later, or do you want me to help you move something?
I don't know.
Definitely later, I think, would be the best. Probably in the upcoming days.
Oh yes, it's
but
probably.
yeah,
later.
we
Yes,
have a
like-
lot of things in our house, and we are definitely we can
You're
definitely
not the
help you.
only one.
Yes, and we will help Miss Katinka with the demolitions.
You know,
It's alright.
so
I'm
much.
perfection with demolitions.
I
I'm
had
a
to move.
demolition master.
I had to
So
move the elephant, and it was quite interesting. I had a bit of a headache at the portal, and as I was having my headaches, I could hear people sort of screaming and groaning in shock and despair, and it was.
What?
What?
I think the elephant caused quite a scene at the portal.
Oh boy.
Which elephant? Your
Very
elephant?
large.
The faction
Yes, it's
elephant.
very large elephant.
The
The
profession
bar,
one. It's very big.
Oh,
I am trying not to move it, but obviously I had to the other day.
And Stormy, it's not just for me, it's also
Now it
for the
just sort of
stream. I hate
stands
when
behind the house,
two
guarding,
various
looking
music
terrifying.
tracks are mixing, you know.
I think I've seen it. I was over at your house and he was standing outside. I think.
You wouldn't have missed it.
Yes. I think I was there with two other people. We were looking for somebody called. Oh, you know what? I don't remember the name. But apparently they met them at the bowl, so they're good.
Oh, Nira?
Oh no, it's two very lovely people that
I
live
know.
in the north.
I can
think.
definitely do that.
Molly
But
May?
if I lived here, it would be
No,
a bit annoying.
Victor and something with an M. Maybe Marie? I don't know.
Never heard of this.
I was going to say, I've not heard those.
Oh well, if you live here, you'll see her and him.
Lovely. Be nice to see people, period.
Alrighty, doctor. Don't want to keep you and your patient. Go on.
Former patient, she's now my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
Your
is fine.
friend. Go have your friendly duties.
Yes. Thank you. That's not necessary.
What was that?
Why, Doctor?
Is that what tieflings sound like?
I'll see you around, Lady Katinka, and I can't wait for us to share this lovely establishment one day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Yay, a more popular place to live indeed. And with Annie and Sin, probably. I can't wait to be with them in a tribe again. Ever since season 1. Season 2 actually. I've been looking forward to that. What? Almost. Nope. Where did you go?
Not a word. I slipped.
I don't know what you're talking about. Haven't seen anything weird or slippy.
Good. At least you can run fast upstairs.
Indeed. So, have you decided on which horse or which creature, mount, would you like to buy?
I haven't even looked. I was with Lady Belladonna and then we went to my place and then we went to Jelly Beans and
Right.
yeah.
I trust that Lady Belladonna was nice to you.
She was.
I think she likes you.
We had a good chat.
I see. I hope.
Still haven't spoken to Lord Raven about. You said he wanted something.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't think he's been awake.
Hmm. Just, please be careful, Miss Lucille. Lady Belladonna seems like a friendly companion, but she has an agenda. I understand. I
Don't we all?
trust that you know that. Well, we do, but some agendas are less dangerous than others.
You think mine is less dangerous than hers? I'm quite offended.
Well, you've been making a lot of progress, Miss Lucille, and you gave me very little concerns in terms of safety of you and your everyone around you. Not counting your horses, of course.
Of course.
But no one's perfect, especially when it comes to horse treatment. We don't need to point
And
any
as you can
fingers.
see, Hugo is still fine.
Yes. Wait, your new horse is Hugo?
Yes.
Right.
Objections?
No. I mean, no.
No.
Let me get. I go right, you go left. Thank you.
Right. It looks just like I remember it.
Well, I am not exactly creative when it comes to decorations and design. I think it's a bit hot here. I think I'll turn down the fire. And so this is awkward.
You're right. You need help.
Nope, I am perfectly fine. Just give me a moment. There we go. There, who needs fire when you have enough temperature?
I was actually really cold.
In that
I think
case, allow me
on.
to add some more wood into it and
Oh,
and it's back on.
wow, that was really quick.
This is gonna take years.
Mm.
No, it's not quite.
Oh. Symmetry.
Got it.
Is that
Yes.
important to you?
Not to me, but to some of my patients. I don't want to put them into
Ah,
position
yes.
where they would
Mhm.
like to scratch
Mhm.
their own eyes because it's not good.
Yes,
good
I can be a bit like that.
I almost
I
got
admit. But you're moving anyway, so it doesn't matter, right?
it. It matters for this occasion.
Right.
There, good enough.
Good enough. Not good enough?
I thought it was good enough, but sometimes when you think things are good enough, they not always are.
Never realized you had these sore problems.
There we go. No problem at all. It's all perfect. Everything's great. Everything's lovely. Let's go talk about it. That's what we do here.
Yes.
That's not comfortable. It's better. Well then, Miss Lucille, Miss Duchess, Light
Not
Lucille.
yet. I know, I'm completely shocked. He just dropped it. He was saying that, I don't know, some things in the battle and whatever made him want to ask.
Usually when I get into battle, I don't propose to people.
We weren't in battle, we were sitting on the fountain at home.
Right. Well, I'm glad that things work out for you, for both of you. You seem like a lovely couple, and I couldn't be happier for you. I knew that you had it in you. I always believed in you, and you never did let me down. A few slip-ups here and there, but no one's perfect.
See, I don't think you've noticed, but I look a bit different today.
You look...
Nothing different?
you mean the earring?
No.
The necklace?
Do I look half elven to you?
Oh. Oh. Your ears?
Mm-hmm.
But how is that possible?
That's why I'm so cold all the time.
Wait. I think I'm missing something. Why don't you fill me in?
Probably. Well, I was a little bit silly and
So am I.
Look, I needed something. I met somebody that was talking about all these things that she could do, and I thought that sounds so exciting. And then Light found out, and he was questioning, why I wanted to be something else or somebody else, and well, I never did anything. I just thought about it, played with the thought of possibly being somebody else for a while, and how it would feel. And he didn't like it. He didn't like that he was told there'd be a risk involved. And,
Sounds like a dragon.
well, he wanted me to come to him if I needed anything. But he's been so busy, and, with me, I get impulses sometimes, and I can't help it. So, as a punishment...
To Light not being there for you when you needed him.
Well, no. As a punishment to me, my half-elven nature is been suppressed temporarily.
You punished yourself. For what reason?
Well, I didn't. He did.
Light
I think.
punished you. But he didn't do that willingly. You said to me that he was protesting this decision of yours, this curiosity.
So, I guess he kind of knew that I wouldn't enjoy being human. So, he wanted me to get to feel what it was like.
Miss Lucille, tell me the whole story and tell me the truth.
Well, I don't know what else to say. I guess it's a bit complicated.
Alright.
There was some blood involved and some cutting and some things that you probably don't want to know.
Just because I am no longer your doctor doesn't mean that I'm not here for you to consult with you certain important life choices, like any kind of invasive procedures that would literally rob you of your identity, at least half of it. Hello, Daku.
Well, he said it's only temporary. And I hate it. I hate being human. It's horrible. Lord Raven was right in everything that he said.
Sorry. So...
I just feel cold. I feel like weaker, kind of, slightly. I feel different. I feel like I can't hear as well.
So, this is not permanent. It's like an enchantment. Temporary.
Yes.
Very well.
Just for a few days.
If you wanted to feel cold, if you wanted to feel powerless, you could have come to me. I would have found a way. I'd done it, but never mind.
That's not quite what I asked of this Fae that said that she could change people. I asked her to change something else.
And what?
I didn't. I asked her to change. Well, I asked if she could change my other part, my elven part. Since I don't know what it is, I thought if she could change it to something of my choice, then I would know what it was. Does that make sense?
It does.
Now, Light didn't like that. Because there was a risk involved. And she couldn't guarantee that I'd be safe.
Miss Lucille. It breaks my heart that you're still striving to manipulate your identity in that way, trying to literally reform yourself just so you can figure out what you truly are.
It's fine. Honestly, don't worry about it. I feel fine. Well, I don't feel fine like this, but I will be once these days are gone. Ugh, it's horrible. I can't even touch him without burning myself.
Well,
my wounds don't close themselves anymore like they used to. I don't feel the same.
well, you need to be careful. We humans are fragile and very delicate beings, and sometimes even a gush of wind, a very strong and very manly wind, can tear us apart if you're not careful enough. At least one of us, some of us.
I know. I accidentally kicked the rhino today, and I know that sounds really odd, but Belladonna took me to the animal farm, and I just wanted to look at it really close, and I kind of accidentally swatted it, and made me realize how fragile I am.
Well, but there is one thing about humans that makes them quite formidable creatures, and it is the power of a human spirit. Maybe now that you have suppressed your elven part, maybe you can spend more time learning, studying, self-reflecting. Maybe you will realize that your elven part was holding you down. You always wanted to know what it would feel like to be whole again, and I know that you hate it now because of these disadvantages, but it also allows you to, well, have that feeling that you always wanted.
Now that you mention it, I do feel... Well, apart from all of these negative things, I do also feel... It's so difficult to put words on feelings, isn't it? It's just a feeling. How can you describe it? I don't know.
Try me.
Less confused.
I see.
Perhaps.
Well, since you're a human now, it also puts more pressure on you, on certain choices and decisions. It puts things into perspective, allows you to think in a different perspective. So maybe that is what helps you in that regard. What feeling are we talking about?
What do you mean? What I'm confused about?
Yes, or what you used to be confused about. Is it something about my office? Is the decoration not good enough? And you always wanted to tell me?
Sorry, no. I just, I was thinking, I see things more clearly. I don't know.
What things? Is it the fact that Duke Light asked you to marry him and you now as a human feel more compelled to say yes to his proposal?
No, you know what? I actually brought up to him that I wasn't sure if he would marry me if I was just a human. And I think maybe that's part of the reason, you know, for changing me.
So, you wanted to change so that he wouldn't marry you?
No. I was just questioning his motives. Like, well, there's been certain people that have suggested that he shouldn't be with me because I don't live as long and he should be with somebody that's more like him.
Oh god, the Ellie argument.
So,
And how
I
did that make
thought,
you feel?
like I wanted to strangle her.
Naturally.
It was quite offensive, don't you think?
I would say so. But that is not a reasonable reaction towards such an offense. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. I told you
I
before.
like Lady Belladonna. She always says what's on her mind, you know, just speaks her mind and not concerned about what people will say or respond to her.
Miss Lucille, I told you before, a direct action isn't always the best way. It is a far greater victory to make another see through your eyes than to close theirs forever. Murder is never a solution, especially to a disagreement. Lady Belladonna and her ways might be tempting, but that's only because she acts on an impulse. She doesn't have morality or some things like conscience to worry about. She's not human. She only cares about feeding her primal need. That is, of course, her nature, so we cannot truly blame her for it. And she considers it to be her strength, but it's also her greatest weakness, because she can be easily misled by this primal urge. She can be exploited for it. She is a slave to her needs. She doesn't really have a choice in many regards. It's like having an addiction, something that you cannot have a control over. It has a control over you.
What's your addiction?
I don't have an addiction. And if I had,
I don't believe that.
Well, do you find my actions inadequate in any way?
You wouldn't tell anyone, would you?
It's not important. Even if you believe I'm addicted to anything, I am functional.
I know, that's why you're the doctor and I'm the patient. I know.
Miss Lucille, I assure you that I am not perfect, but I have my priorities straight, and I wouldn't jeopardize the well-being of my patients over anything.
But you really, truly know what it's like to have an addiction if you don't know, if you haven't got one.
Well, I read a lot, and you don't need to be a direct participant of certain activities to at least estimate how they might affect others. I may never truly know what it's like to be a woman, but I can feel how painful it must be to be present during a childbirth, for example. I know enough to never want to go through such a thing.
Oh, you've been reading about childbirth.
No, I just, I can only imagine the pain it must feel like.
Why? Because of the pictures in the book.
Uh, Look, studying to be a psychologist isn't just reading about various conditions. You also need to have like a basic medical background, and yes, it was quite disturbing.
Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid of that. But then again, I enjoy pain, so I guess
No,
it's pretty obvious.
you cannot enjoy pain.
You can.
No, you cannot.
You can.
Only if it brings you something else.
Yes, you're quite right.
Pain by definition is not enjoyable, but some find it comforting, relaxing, and maybe even channeling. What does it do to you when you feel pain?
Reminds me that I'm still alive.
There is a saying that to feel nothing can feel great, especially if you're used to the pain. I am sorry, Miss Lucille. And if you gave me a chance, I would prefer to find another way for you to feel. But maybe Duke Light can help you with that. Since of course you're marrying him, then you're gonna live a happy life. Pain-free.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh,
I
don't
wouldn't
say
want
that.
it that way. It's part of the whole thing.
Pain?
Well, yeah.
Are you punishing yourself by being with him?
No.
So, what is it then? You're implying that being with him brings you pain.
Yes. I mean... Just... I
Is he
couldn't touch
mistreating
him
you
like
in
this.
any way?
No. But, I don't think you want me to talk about this.
Oh yes,
I have
I
a
do.
feeling that you don't. Right, you want me to talk to you about sexual pleasure?
Sure. I see. I understand now.
Mm-hmm. It's quite similar, you know.
Right. Well, in that case, I guess there is no reason for me to be concerned. But I wanted to make sure. As long as it's consensual, and as long as he knows what effect it has on your mental health.
I don't know. But he certainly seems concerned. Do you know if he genuinely needs it, though?
Right.
I guess that's for you to find out.
For me?
Or for you to tell. I mean, I'm not the psychologist. I don't...
Right.
Right.
I'm not that kind of psychologist. Yeah.
Okay, then.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
It's raining again. I can hear it. Or is that snow?
Uh,
Nope, It's just a fire. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yes, just a fire crackling. Cracking. Right.
No more patients that have died, I see.
Not all my case studies are of deceased patients, Miss Lucille.
Oh, right.
And as I told you before, I've been working on your case study. I'm already on my third journal.
Sorry about that.
No, that is quite alright. You have always been a source of inspiration for me. About the dance. Oh, screw you, Mystic Unicorn.
Is that a
Danish.
good thing?
What do you think? Do you think I would prefer someone who just doesn't really give me enough to work with? Or someone who supplies me with constant source of material?
So why did you disown me?
I never disowned you, Miss Lucille. I just thought that in your current state you could use a friend more than a doctor. And
You think you made the right choice?
it was the only choice. I thought that that would be the best course of actions to help you. I've also... I didn't want you to become dependent on me. I wanted you to finally realize that you are in control. You are in charge of your own destiny and happiness. I mean, even of your own progress. I thought that if I believed in you, it would make you realize that you are strong and capable, and you can do things on your own without my help or guidance. Was I wrong?
I don't know.
Guess only time will tell. But I mean what I said. I am here for you. In any capacity you might need me.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
That will never change.
Even if you move, you'll still have your office.
Of course. That is
I
still...
left you a note today. I don't. I'll just remove it.
I've noticed it seemed a bit disjointed.
It's fine.
Seemed like you had
I should probably go.
you had some things on your mind when you were writing it, and you changed your mind. I told you before, Miss Lucille. You don't have to be honest with me, but I am here for you, and I can only do my job, even as a friend, if you tell me the truth. But I will find out eventually. Either way, it's only a matter of time. It is what I do, it is what I'm best at. So, it's up to you whether you want to waste my time, or whether you want to be straight with me.
I will never try to waste your time.
In that case, tell me.
What do you mean? What was on my mind?
Maybe it was nothing. Maybe I was wrong.
I don't remember. Humans have weak
Right.
memory.
Such a frail and weak memory. It is our scourge, it is our greatest downfall. Sometimes I even forget my own name.
I won't forget your name.
Well, I appreciate it. I won't forget yours. I saw Miss Alina today. I called her Miss Lucille. She was angry.
Oh, I bet she did not like that.
Mm-hmm. I think my chances with her are less than zero at
fucked
this
it up.
point. Oh yes, I definitely did. Let's just say that some things were on my mind regarding certain
Probably the
news.
worst thing you could have said. Oh,
Oh yes. What can I say? When I'm on a roll, I roll big. Greetings.
Hello.
hey.
Are you busy?
Not anymore.
We just finished.
I apologize if I interrupted. I just wanted to catch the doctor before he went to sleep.
Well,
We're quite finished.
your timing was impeccable.
Barely didn't see you there all dressed in white in the snow. Like a snow queen. Right, I'll leave you guys to it. Nice to see you back.
Nice to see you as well.
Safe travels
Safe
back
travel.
home, Miss Lucille. White, the color of innocence.
It's not white, actually. It's like a teal blue.
Right.
But I suppose in this snow it looks a different color.
Let me look up in the dictionary of colors what it represents. Teal blue, you said. It's probably like a valor or bravery. Or is it a
Maybe.
playfulness?
You're still stuck on that.
Stuck on what? Can you refresh my memory what occurred on the day?
On what day?
Right, it was so long ago. My frail human memory can barely even recollect it. What can I do for you, Miss Lulu?
I wanted to talk to you about my brother.
I see. Mr. Sage, I believe.
Yes, that brother.
Well, why don't you come to my office? Allow me to close the door. Well, Mr. Sage seems like a kind gentleman, but always seems a bit busy, always up to something. What is he up to this time?
Doctor, have you heard the predicament my brother and I are in with the Duke of our house?
Can't say that I have. You alluded to something during our first encounter, but I only got from that things are very complicated, and I didn't wish to be too nosy.
You haven't heard the rumors.
I don't care about rumors. I care about the truth. And that comes straight from the source, not from people who, well, talk in the taverns or in public squares.
In this case, those rumors are likely true. Although I can't tell them to you because of consequences I'll face. But I was hoping you'd heard the rumors.
Understandable. You are not there by choice, I presume. You mentioned
Correct.
that you wish to return back home, and that home is with a certain person. A person you've been looking forward to meet again.
Yes. However, that person has returned to me here.
I see. Congratulations. But you don't seem too ecstatic about it. Seems like you were waiting for him for a long time, but things are different than your expectations led you to believe.
Actually, I am.
Are you?
I'm very happy he's back, but I'm more concerned about my brother, not me.
Then tell me about your brother.
Well, first, have you heard the rumors? I hope you have.
I have. But I didn't really pay too much attention to them.
Good. I'm glad you've heard them. I had a conversation with my brother last night, and he basically told me that he has very strong feelings for the keeper.
Oh boy. About their household, be fun. About what keeps them there. This
And
mostly happened off stream, but
confuses me, as I'd like to kill the keeper. I don't understand why he also doesn't want to kill the keeper.
hmm. You see, it is natural in relationships like this, or in situations like this, to develop certain reactions. You can even call them feelings. Especially if you've been mistreated, or if you've been kept against your will somewhere for far too long. It can happen that you become dependent, or even you feel a certain degree of pleasure. This syndrome, there is a precedent for it. Sometimes those who are being kept in captivity can start feeling these absurd feelings towards their captors.
Right. I heard Lady Belladonna mention it to her husband. You suggested a specific syndrome to her.
Indeed. But I was wrong.
Aware of what
In her particular case, this syndrome was merely my observation, and perhaps even a combination of my concerns. I always perceived Lady Belladonna in a different light when she was without her husband, and when she was with him, she seemed like a different person. So I was wondering whether he is mistreating her in any way, and perhaps that her feelings are, well, coming from that place. but she assured me that they are not. And there is one thing that these victims have in common. They cannot really help themselves. Just as with any feeling. You don't control it, it controls you. I understand that there is a certain conflict. You two are related, and you both have different intentions with your duke. How is your relationship with Sage? Are you close?
We were very close. But once we arrived here, things changed. He's, different around different people. Teddy described it best when he referred to him as a mirror. Depending on the people he's around will depend on how he acts and how he behaves. His attitude, and likely his feelings.
Could be a defense mechanism, could be a choice. Do you think he's up to something? Is he capable of scheming? Do you think he's manipulating his surroundings to achieve certain goals?
Yes to all of that.
The
He's
truth,
very smart.
the truth is usually somewhere
He's
in
a
the middle.
mage.
A mage.
While we were on the island, one of the pixies there gave him a handful of dust. And since he received it, he's been attempting to research it. He's been mixing it, he's been injecting it, he's been using all types of different elements with it. And I'm not sure if that dust has changed him in any way. I let him... Let me start with... He cut himself one day. He put this dust... Well, he kind of mixed it with something, I don't know what, herbs or something. He cut himself and he used this dust on himself and it healed him. I allowed him to use this on a cut on my hand, and instead, my blood turned black and it started to boil. He used it on... Well, he asked Callus if he could use this mixture on him as well.
R.I.P. Fan, have a good one.
And it also had a different
Thank you
reaction
for stopping by.
to Callus. But I don't recall what that reaction was, but it wasn't the same as the two of ours.
Interesting. It's almost like this powder accentuates what is currently present in various specimens. It's like a catalysator. Thank you, Pifan. Apart from turning your blood into something what it wasn't, did it have any other effect? Have you felt differently?
No. It was a very small amount, just on my hand.
I see.
And it's been quite a few weeks since he's done that. But I don't know if this powder is doing something else to him. As you know, we're not human entirely anymore. But we're also not the same.
Hmm. A physical abnormality can be related to a mental one. Maybe this transition, in combination with the experimentation with this substance, and of course the current predicament you find yourselves in, could have caused this turn of events, this change in Sage. The question is, though, how do we revert this? How do we help him? I presume that is why you're here.
It is. But I feel like you should fully understand. He's also, sometimes turns into this creature, and he can't control it.
Are we speaking metaphorically or literally?
No. I fed him some of my blood once. My blood was different than his. And he turned into this creature. It's very large. I don't know what it was. And last week, he told me that every once in a while, he'll wake up and he will be in this creature form. Almost like he can't control it.
I see.
I don't know if it's this powder. I don't know if it's something with his enhancement or something else.
Well, I don't think we can isolate a single cause. I think it might be a combination of it all. Of course, some of it might be a bit more potent, but we should work on all fronts. First of all, I would suggest no more experimentation when it comes to drinking anything that isn't merely there to sustain him. He needs a detox. He needs to make sure that he's not under any influence of any powder, any blood of unusual sources, and I think he needs his sister right now the most. People who develop these feelings towards their abusers, for lack of better words, they often struggle from social deprivation or not enough other outlets where they could, well, connect with others on a deeper emotional level. Perhaps he needs to get out a bit more, socialize, find more people that he has something in common with. Tell me, Miss Lulu, do you have any friends or do you have places where you like to spend your free time in, where you feel comfortable?
Why are you asking about me?
Because you can be his wingman, someone who can introduce him to other people. It's always easier that way.
I don't know if I can get him to stop experimenting with this powder. As for the blood, the fountains in my home, in our keep, they flow with my blood in them. For those that have a hunger for my blood, we'll just say that.
Carlos is
That
a
way
cool
they
and
have
funny
a
guy.
source to come to, so they don't have to come to me.
I see.
I saw my brother fill his flask with it last night. I was unaware he was using it. Or needing it, so to speak.
Well, so
Afterward, I was in my house, thinking about the words that he said about Callus. How we're safer with these necklaces on. Furious. And I heard some footsteps and scratching at my door. He woke up. Well, the other one that was there with me, he woke him up. This morning, I noticed there was a big scratch along one of my doors, a very large claw mark. I'm not sure if this is a result of something that was said in conversation, or if perhaps it was him consuming my blood again.
That is difficult to say indeed. But your kind is by definition addicted to blood. And if you introduce even more variables into already existing condition like this, things can multiply, escalate. He might be suffering from serious withdrawal syndromes that might manifest themselves into this creature. Perhaps it's a natural reaction of his body to help him obtain what he needs. But, just like with any addiction, the only way to heal is to stop. Not suddenly, but slowly. To lessen the impact of these symptoms. He needs to get his life under control. And he will need your help. And help of all the others in your household. Which I presume might be complicated. The first thing you should start with is to be there for him as a supportive family member, someone he can rely on, so that he knows that there is more to life than this misguided feeling towards his Duke. He needs to remember that he can be dangerous and he needs to know what he's capable of. Right now, it might be alluring to him. It might even be comforting. But once he realizes that others don't exactly find this these character traits as comforting as him, it should open his eyes. I presume that he still loves you very much as his sister, and if he saw the Duke, well, in a way where he would be trying to harm you, that it would he would have to make a choice. Who does he value more? His duke or his own family member? Someone who's been there with him, I presume, since the very beginning.
I would hope so.
Oh boy. I would hope so too. We forgot about to restart again. But at least we're safe. And I'm sorry, Nefi. I actually love the storyline that you guys have, you know? The freaking triangle. P-break. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, Sassy. I definitely need to go. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, what did I miss? It's all coming down. Welcome back, sweets. Annie! Nephew, why are you so blind? Oh boy. Yeah, I love you too, Annie. Thank you so much for allowing us to join you. It's gonna be fun. So excited to finally be near Address again. Yeah, so am I. Kind of. I kind of missed having people around. Although I do appreciate P-Fund, you know, more than I can put into words. It will definitely be nice to be in the city with others. Miss my detective buddy George. Oh boy. So how did the Lucille talk go? Had it all mute since I am RPing? It was very fruitful. That is for sure. Hello, I'm all alone. Yeah, I know, but you know, you are a person and we together will not be alone. And yeah, you are right. I guess we are all helping each other, so it's awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, it gives me a reason to do more than just run and do dailies. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we're gonna have fun. I'm a little tired, to be honest. I'm running on a very little sleep. Yeah, same here, NA. I haven't really slept much today too, so I don't even know if what I'm saying makes any sense, but... Trying. Signing in, muting again. Oh, it's fine. Hello, Katra. How are you? we'll finish this little session with Lulu, and we'll see if we can help out Sage in any way. Definitely, there is a lot going there. Like, it's not just Stockholm Syndrome. There is this blood, this powder, and oh boy. So I feel like I'm gonna need a consultation of like 5 other mages to deal with this, and various vampires and stuff. Ugh. I'm a human doctor, okay? This is a bit above my pay scale. Why is it taking so long? Yeah, it usually takes like 11 minutes these days to load everything from the restart.
New follower detected.
Thank you so much for the follow. Wildman 4444. Welcome. We're just waiting for the server to come back. Any minute now. Hello Sup, are you guys using this mod called Grim Productions? If so, I think they are working on an update. Yeah, I think we have Grims. And let me see. I think we have it on Discord. Oh yeah, Grim, definitely. I see some mentions over here. New update is uploading now. I've been guarding Ravenmore for about 6 hours at this point. Neffy, what are you doing? You can be guarding it and also attacking it as a blood mage. That's a conflict of interest. You cannot split yourself in half. Oh, and the update dropped before. I see. Yeah, the outfits. Oof. Some of them are very... how should we call it? Adventurous. Risque. Yes, that's the word. Thank you. Being a committed guard. Mm-hmm. Yes, the dress. It can be a bit dangerous here and there in certain situations when the wind blows in unfavorable direction. Looked over and saw how much I was showing and was like, yes, adding leaves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never really know with these flowy outfits. You know, in someone's eyes, they are just completely static. But in others, they just flow all over the place. Yes. Ellie actually mentioned in a DM that she was worried that I can see like through her skirt. But I was purposefully in an angle where I couldn't really see it anyway. So I think we are good. It would be like you know, the scene from Basic Instinct. Yeah, it's bad then if they stick out to the point that it shows it all. Yeah, well, I know what it's like to have a stiff outfit. Remember season 3 when I was running on ToO with my stiff freaking coat? It was terrible. I hated it. No, I think the server is ready. Soon. Yeah, stiff cloak. Still haunting me to this day. Riding on my horse, looking like I'm pitching a tent. Sit, lay down, and when opens up like a crowd. That's funny. Soon TM indeed. We just need to wait for the check mark. There we go. There it is. Let's get on. So yeah, in 16 hours I'm gonna be in pain. Oh boy. Can't heal. What are you planning? And here we are, back again. Oh, dentist in 16 hours. I am sorry. To repair a tooth, well. Take it as an investment, you know. It will hurt for now, but it will make you feel much better once you take care of it. Oh boy, there we go. This works. I wasn't showing up, so now have to wait and fix the server lineup so it doesn't start twice. Oh yeah, definitely do that. I'm gonna be numb in like 4 hours. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I hate when they use the injections to numb your mouth during some of those dentist procedures. I feel like not only it doesn't help, but it's just annoying afterwards, you know, when you're kind of slobbering all over yourself. Still gonna be on an RP. Nice. Gonna need 2 or 3 shots. Oh boy. And I even heard that some people actually like demand, you know, shots when they are not needed. You know, they just want to have the feeling of things being numb. I'm like, you know, they're just cleaning your teeth. You don't need to be like, your mouth doesn't need to be under. It doesn't hurt. It's just annoying, you know, the sound and yeah. But some people just, you know, I don't know, they like it. I feel like it hurts even more, you know, when they freaking stuck a needle in your gum. But hey, who am I to judge? Come on, Ellie. Where you at? She's trying to log in, but looks like she is timed out for the time being. Well, we're gonna wait. There she is. That's definitely a very risky outfit. That's a bit better. Wait. Oh, now I understand what the brown part is. Is it because I have my nudity turned off? Kind of want to see now. Nudity none. Let's try full. Oh yeah, this fixes the outfit a bit more, I guess. Stupid Grims. Welcome back. How are you feeling? My VoIP isn't working. I wear Grimm's numb pants with those. They hide on no-nos, I see. There we go. Looks like we're back. It's slowly loading.
Are you? Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me? Oh, there you go.
I can, yes.
Apologies. Something was stuck in my throat for a moment.
Well, it appears your couch is a little worn out.
I see. Apologies. Let me see. Bad couch. Any better now. I fluffed it up a bit. There we go. Always works.
Oh, well.
Got this from a patient of mine. He resolved most of his issues with kicking. It's very straightforward, but sometimes a bit crude. If you prefer standing, we can finish the conversation just outside of the realms of furniture. What is she doing? Well.
No, let me think about this a moment.
Very well. She's bothered because the dress keeps glitching and showing things she doesn't want to show. Oh, I see. Oh boy.
Oof. Never mind. I don't mind standing.
Very well. Standing is healthy after
But-
all. Well. We seem to be in quite a predicament with your brother. He definitely needs a lot of attention right now. He needs to be reminded of his previous self and of what is important right now. The safety and well-being of you. And since this Duke is mistreating you this much, then he needs to realize that he is up to no good, and this relationship would probably have no future anyway. Do you think that there is any chance, any potential that the Duke would actually find this appreciation of your brother enjoyable in any way?
I have no idea.
I see. You mentioned on multiple occasions that his desires are a bit more animalistic.
My brothers or Cal?
Calluses, especially focused towards a certain animal. I presume you were just joking.
Oh, it took me a moment to understand what you were saying, but
You called him a goat fluffer.
I called him a goat fucker.
I don't swear.
I do.
Good for you. I presume that it is just a way to tease him.
Yes, it is.
Well, from what I heard about this Duke Callus, it doesn't strike me as a person who would go out of his way to form these relationships. Seems like a person who is determined to his craft and his responsibilities as a duke. I, for example, have never seen him in a tavern. But it might just be coincidental. Maybe we work on different shifts.
I don't see him at the keep often anymore, so I don't know.
I see.
I also don't know if there is anything between the two of them. I've never seen any type of affection from him to my brother, although I have noticed they are friends.
I see. Well, these relationships can be both one-sided and mutually beneficial. But it doesn't change the fact that your brother needs to be reminded that there are other options. Unlike others who are in similar position, he isn't being held captive entirely. He is, I presume, still able to go outside and meet new people. Consider other options and possibilities. Am I correct?
Yes, we've always had the ability to leave the keep.
That is good. You see, there are many taverns and many places, bathhouses, and various bakeries where one could satisfy their urges, social urges, of course. He just needs to be reminded of that. Is there anyone that, even as a former lover or a close friend, that could help him with his misdirect feelings?
I don't know.
Well,
His lover was killed by our parents
I see.
before we fled. That could be part of the reason why he is this way. Reason he has these feelings for Callus.
could be. I presume that you know all the details of this story.
I do.
Don't pressure him and don't push on him too much. You could risk that he would close himself even more. His current condition is serious, and he needs to know that you are there if he needs you to help him. Focus on what the two of you have in common. Don't force him into anything he doesn't want. Maybe even act like you are on his side, like you agree that his relationship, his feelings towards this Gallus might be a good idea. That way, you will earn his trust. I know it's very manipulative, and I know that you would prefer a more direct approach, give him a pill that would cure all his problems. But complicated feelings like this, they cannot be fought with conventional weapons. You need to be cunning, you need to be smart. And what you told me about him, he is exactly that. So you also need to be careful, so that you're not too transparent with your plans. In case you're ever in need of a neutral ground where you would be safe, where you could talk to him, for example, to help him reach the breaking point, rock bottom, I do have facility for exactly that. A place where he wouldn't be a threat to himself or to no one else.
What do you mean, this office?
This office is indeed safe and fit for these purposes, but in case there is any need for a more private setting, I do have other rooms. It all depends on the severity of the condition that he would currently be in.
I see. I think I understand. We also have something similar, but it looks just like a prison cell.
Indeed. And the thing is, even though it might be fitting for this purpose, it might still be a bit too close to home. You need a more neutral ground where he would, well, I presume that Duke would probably let him out, or your other, I believe you call them watchers.
Yes.
Well, just keep that in mind as an option. I am of course available at any point. If you wish to bring him for a consultation, you can even say that I am a friend, or you brought me here for a joke. You got a coupon from someone and you need to use it before it expires, and you need his help. Something like that. I'm sure you will find something. And once he's here, well, I can talk to him and see what is underneath.
I'll see what I can do.
But right now, what he needs the most is you. Someone he can trust, someone he can rely on, and he needs to be reminded of that. You are a family, and you used to be close. So, even if he is currently on the other side, you need to keep your enemies closer. Closer than your friends. I would do the same with your Duke, so that he doesn't get any suspicions.
I'll try to talk to him. Maybe he'd be willing to come along.
Very well. I met him before. He seemed receptive. Tell him about my terrible fashion sense, and that I could really use a consultation when it comes to formal clothing.
Yes. A lot has changed in the last few days, so... we'll see.
Indeed. Things are always in motion. Well,
Yes, they are.
I'm glad you visited me today, Miss Lulu. I am sorry that you have to deal with all of this, but I promise that you're not alone, and your brother, I'm glad that he has you in this time of need. We will find a way to help him. You have my word.
Thank you, Doctor.
That's
Apologies for interrupting the two of you earlier.
Oh no, there was nothing to interrupt anymore. Your timing was perfect. Safe travels back home, Miss Lulu.
Yes. Have a good night.
Good night.